Hello and welcome, I'm Ankit Tuteja and you are watching Tech It Out. This week, we tell you about Iran's new attack drone. We explain how AI is being misused to generate non-consensual nude photos and find out about new technologies that can help disabled and blind people. Let's get started. Iran is emerging as a global leader in the production of lethal drones. And not to our surprise, it is consistent with its efforts in improving the drone technologies. Here is more.
Iran is reinforcing its air defense capabilities. It has now added new combat drones to its arsenal. According to reports, the Qarar drones are equipped with air-to-air missiles. These drones have an operational range of up to 1,000 kilometers. They can fly at an altitude of 49,000 feet. It's also said that the new age drones can destroy airborne targets. The combination of the drone and the missile could prove to be a great asset for Iran. It would increase the country's capabilities to defend its long borders. The new combat drones could be used on most of its borders in the west and east. The development of Iran's military arsenal has sparked concern among many countries, particularly the United States and Israel, the sworn enemies of the Islamic Republic. Tehran has been accused of providing fleets of drones to its allies in the Middle East. Western governments, however, have imposed several rounds of biting sanctions on Iran over the alleged arms sales. The latest development is likely to heighten Western concerns about Tehran's missile capabilities.
Technology has advanced so much that you can now easily create fake videos and images. It may be fun as long as it does not harm anyone. But unfortunately, that's not the case. The artificial intelligence technology is being misused. People are using AI tools to target and threaten women. We get you more details in this report.
Artificial intelligence is the next big thing in technology. It's proving to be a game changer, making lives easier and processes smoother. But let's not forget, AI can be extremely dangerous if it's used with malicious intent. Deepfakes is an example. The technology is being weaponized against women. It is being used to create sophisticated and visually compelling fake porn videos. As artificial intelligence continues to advance and AI tools become easily accessible, things are getting only worse, primarily for women. Undressing women in photos using AI is emerging as a new challenge. Apps and websites using AI to remove clothes in images are gaining popularity. According to social network analysis company called Graphica, in the month of September, 24 million people visited such online sites. In 2023, the volume of referral links for these services had increased by more than 2,000% on platforms such as Reddit and X. Understand that these AI tools make generating realistic, explicit content easier and more cost-effective for many providers. As a result, the AI-generated explicit images have moved from niche pornography discussion forums to a scaled and monetized online business. Bolstered by these AI services, these providers are now operating as a fully fledged online industry. There are fears that the increased accessibility of these services will likely lead to further instances of online harm, such as creation and dissemination of non-consensual nude images, targeted harassment campaigns, and sextortion. Both adults and minors could be targeted. According to reports, TikTok and Meta have blocked the search word undress to reduce access to these services. Google has also removed some ads for undressing apps and websites. But that's not enough. We need stringent regulations to govern the use of such technologies.
Let's look back at the moments, people, and trends that sparked our collective curiosity. As we know, during this time of the year, internet companies reveal the top trends of the year. They analyze data and highlight what the world searched for the most over the last 12 months. In this story, we bring you the biggest search trends of 2023.
It's that time of the year when Google releases the most searched terms on the internet across the year. We now have this year's list. It's a roundup of 2023's top global queries, ranging from unforgettable pop culture moments to the loss of beloved figures and tragic news carrying worldwide repercussions. As per Google's data, the ongoing Israel-Hamas war topped news trends in 2023. Followed by queries related to the Titanic-bound submersible that imploded in June. As well as February's devastating earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. Damar Hamlin was Google's top trending person on search this year. A safety with the NFL's Buffalo Bills, Hamlin experienced a near-death cardiac arrest on the field during a January game, but has since completed a celebrated comeback. Meanwhile, the late Matthew Perry and Tina Turner led search trends among notable individuals who passed away.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken!
In the world of entertainment, Barbie dominated Google search's movie trends this year, followed by Barbenheimer, co-pilot Oppenheimer, and Indian thriller Jawan.
जब मैं विलन बनता हूं ना, तो मेरे सामने कोई भी हीरो टिक नहीं सकता.
In the United States specifically, many consumers spent 2023 asking why eggs, Taylor Swift tickets, and sriracha bottles were so expensive. In India, Chandrayaan-3, G20, and ChatGPT ruled Google search this year. Google isn't the only one to publish annual data as 2023 draws to a close. Many other internet companies release year-end lists recapping online activities. For example, Wikipedia has also released its year-end list of most viewed entries. Not to the surprise of many, its article about ChatGPT leads the pack. So, what did you search for the most this year?
On Tech It Out, we keep bringing you updates from the world of robotics. Up next, we show you a robot that could prove to be a good companion for the visually impaired.
This is Spot, a four-legged robot that can navigate almost any kind of terrain. This versatile robot is of great help in various industries, such as construction, oil and gas, healthcare, and mining.
Spot is A robot that was designed to work in the oil industry, gas industry, basically to send to places where you wouldn't want to send a human.
This highly flexible quadruped robot is now being repurposed by Queensland University of Technology students. They are turning it into a robo-guide dog, which could help the blind. A visually impaired student from Queensland University is convinced that robotic animals could play a vital role in providing assistance. He is developing a machine that could one day guide him in the same way his dog does now. Currently, Santiago Velasquez uses the actual guide dog to move around. And he is drawing on his personal experience to make the robo-dog perform better.
He's very good in terms of walking straight, but when he turns, because he's rigid, he is very jerky.
He clarifies that there is still quite a bit of work to be done. This is only the beginning of a plan to ultimately provide choice and accessibility for visually impaired people.
There are people that want the benefits of a guide dog, but don't want to look after an animal.
But it's not likely to be an option anytime soon.
It's going to take probably 15 to 20 years before a robot-like Spot here could be used as a guide dog.
With robots, you only need to program them once, whereas teaching a guide dog takes 2 years of hard work. In this facility, more than 60 puppies are bred each year, with only 40% of them having what it takes to become guide dogs. Also, training each of them costs around $30,000. Guide dog trainers, however, believe there are limitations to what technology can offer.
Nothing will beat the companionship and the intuition of the dog, for them to be able to forward think, see ahead, make the early movements to guide someone safely.
We think there is one more thing the robo-dog would not be able to do: love its master back. What do you think?
This story is about a new innovation that aims to help individuals with mobility impairments, such as wheelchair users, who are often at a disadvantage when traveling to a new place. But this Indian startup has a solution to the problem. It is empowering the differently abled with the freedom to move around independently. Watch this story for more details.
According to the World Health Organization, about 15% of the world's population lives with some form of disability. In India, disabled people constitute around 5% of the country's population. People with disabilities struggle with even basic activities that we usually take for granted, like standing, walking, and running. While wheelchairs are there to help people with mobility issues to move around and enjoy the outdoors, they usually require another person's help. Moreover, the strength required to move a traditional wheelchair and the limitation to cover long distances are some of its other downsides. Electric wheelchairs, on the other hand, are more effective, but they are very heavy and not particularly portable. Enter Neobol. Neobol is said to be India's first indigenous motorized wheelchair vehicle. In other words, it's a wheelchair that doubles up as an electric scooter. Developed by India's prestigious institute IIT Madras, Neobol combines a motor-powered attachment and the wheelchair called Neofly. Both Neobol and Neofly are being commercialized under NeoMotion, an IIT Madras incubated startup.
The key of our product is the simplicity and ease with which Neofly and Neobol could be attached. The two vehicles could be joined, and we have come up with a attachment mechanism which can be implemented very quickly. So the user, without taking anybody's help, joins the products in just 5 to 10 seconds time. They can attach it to their wheelchair on their own independently. They can go out of their house on their own, go to the market, go to their office, and do all the activities on their own without taking anybody's help.
Interestingly, Neobol is referred to as an all-terrain motorbike, which means it can be used to climb a steep hill with its gradient-supported mobility or be driven through the potholed streets. Neobol basically helps wheelchair users move around independently, anywhere and anytime. Nearly 95% of all wheelchairs sold in India are one size fits all. This restricts mobility and could be detrimental to health. However, NeoMotion hopes to change this.
NeoFly is a customizable wheelchair which is built according to the user. Based on their body measurements and health assessment, we fit it to the end user so that they have a great posture, there is no shoulder or back pain. Propelling it is very smooth and they can go very easily into small lifts, small bathrooms and so on. For outdoor mobility, we built Neobol, which is an add-on which converts the wheelchair to a bike. They don't need to shift from their wheelchair to any other vehicle. They can simply attach it and go outdoors on roads without taking anybody's help.
But here is an important question. How safe is Neobol?
All the typical features that are present in a road vehicle, like rear view mirror, horn, lights are present on it. It's equipped with a seat belt. There are anti-tippers which prevent the device from tipping sideways or backsides. There is a very rigorous standard for roadworthiness testing certified by ISO, and that gives us the confidence that the product is safe to be driven on roads.
An average wheelchair is typically priced around 10,000 rupees in India. That's approximately $120. And an electric wheelchair costs anywhere between 45,000 and 80,000 Indian rupees, which is around $550 to $970. So how much does a Neobolt cost?
NeoFly and Neobolt are priced at 1 lakh rupees. It's also available in EMI, where one can buy in installments of 6,000 to 7,000 rupees a month.
Neobolt is priced at 1 lakh Indian rupees. We wish it was priced a tad lower. According to the company, products with features comparable to Neobolt are available only in the global market, and they are at least 3 to 5 times more expensive. Neobolt is doing its bit to help people with special needs belonging to the economically weaker section.
We have launched an initiative called Livelihood on Wheels. We have partnered with multiple food delivery companies, and now these wheelchair users are doing food deliveries and they're able to earn about 15,000 to 20,000 rupees a month. Close to 100 users have been placed, and the goal is to increase the number as high as possible and have as many wheelchair users deployed across India so that they can start earning on their own.
This invention appears to be promising. We think the disability landscape in India needs more such functional and assistive devices.
Elon Musk has unveiled a new robot. Meta is facing a legal battle over the unauthorized use of copyrighted books. The week gone by was buzzing with a lot of exciting tech developments, and we bring you the most interesting ones in a tech wrap.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk has introduced a new version of the humanoid robot Optimus. The second-generation Optimus model comes with new skills and improved features. Look at this. The robot can do squats without losing balance and control. It can dance. Also, it can handle delicate objects and help you with your daily chores. For instance, it can boil eggs for you. The robot can walk 30% faster than its predecessor and has much smoother limb movement. According to Elon Musk, humanoid robots currently are missing a brain. They don't have the intelligence to navigate the world by themselves. They are also very expensive and made in low volume. But he claims that will not be the case with Optimus. It remains to be seen how effective the Optimus would be in the real world and how it would handle unexpected situations. Meta has been accused of using copyrighted books to train AI models. According to a new filing in a copyright infringement lawsuit, Meta Platforms' lawyers had warned the company about the legal perils of using thousands of pirated books to train its AI systems. But the company did it anyway. The complaint includes chat logs of a Meta-affiliated researcher discussing procurement of the dataset in a Discord server. It's a potentially significant piece of evidence, an indication that Meta was aware that its use of the books may not be protected by US copyright law. It's game over for the Electronic Entertainment Expo, which is also known as E3. Organizers of the Los Angeles Gaming Expo, E3, say that the event has been cancelled permanently. E3, which was once the world's biggest gaming show, has traditionally been the place for game companies to tease their latest creations before they hit store shelves. The expo has struggled to stay popular after gaming giants launched their own events. Elon Musk has restored the X account of conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. This happened after a poll on the social media platform X came out in favor of the InfoWars host, who repeatedly called the 2012 Sandy Hook school shooting a hoax. Jones has repeatedly said on his show that the 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut, never happened. According to him, it was staged to tighten gun laws. The reality is that 26 people, 20 students and 6 adults, were shot and killed at the school. You should also know that Musk recently posted a poll asking if Jones should be reinstated. According to the results, 70% of those who responded were in favor. Musk, who has described himself as a free speech absolutist, says the move is about protecting those rights. It is a major turnaround for Musk, who previously said he wouldn't let Jones back on the platform despite repeated calls to do so. This poses new uncertainty for advertisers who have fled X over concerns about hate speech appearing alongside their ads.
Well, that's all we have for you in this episode of Tech It Out. We will continue to bring you exciting inventions and updates on the latest gadgets. I will be back soon. Until then, keep watching WION World is One. And yes, don't forget to follow us on social media. For now, it's me, Ankit Uteja, signing off.